And then he actually started, instead of having people say they couldn't afford to buy a plot of land from him, they could come and live on a ranch that he actually owned that is in the back here. So let me show you that. It was called the Fruitville Estate. This is the picture of the whole town. The town was back there. As you can see, the barn is still there. Yeah, if you come over this way, you can actually still today see this building. It is the blacksmith, and it is still over there. The turret has fallen down since then, and it's in dismay, but you know, it is 100 and almost 24 years old. So
you can see it right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's the packing shed. That's over there in that building.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's neat, huh?
They used to grow raisins on the ground instead of on vines, and they would sit down to pick them. I think that would be a lot less painful on your back than what they do today, bending over, you know. Here is the Kearney cash store that was right outside these gates here. Ran almost to the almost right here. And then here's the stables. They're no longer there anymore. The Kearney cash store is no longer there. Neither is the men's colony. This is men that worked on the farm out back here that didn't have family or kids. And then these are the single family homes. And these are for people who had kids and wives, and that's where they would live. And then this was the lumber yard, and this was the stables. Look how beautiful the stables were. Yeah. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. Here's a better picture of it. Look at that.
Ooh.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's our original photo from 1903. Mr. Kearney had a photo made of every single room. There's only one room that we're missing a photo of, and we think the picture had just been too damaged to reproduce like this.
Oh,
but so this man here is Ralph Frizzell. He actually was a very heavy smoker. You're not showing that to kids, right?
No.
Okay. So along the tape, and it's not for YouTube, is it?
No.
Okay, perfect. I had someone do that to me once before.
This is just for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So along the table here, you can see where he was a very heavy smoker, and he would lay his cigarettes and cigars down on the edge of the table. And you can also see the soot in the room. Wow. Most of it was from a potbelly or stove or the fireplace, but this was mostly from smoking. And when I come in this room still, sometimes I smell cigarettes.
Wow. Oh.
Is that a trip?
Yeah.
and maybe when we go in there, before we go in the hallway, come back in here and see if you smell it.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I still smell it.
And that was this room right here?
Yeah. This is this whole room. Here's this. This was the office of the town.
Oh,
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So this was his office, and he would sit here or over there, wherever. And yeah, so it was his office. Right there is the planning of the whole park, and on this little map, it shows you every single building that was ever built out here.
Wow.
Except for the Grand Castle, but it never got built. So, but it's there still. You see it? There's the Grand Castle.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Kearney. So it would have been 3 stories or 5 stories tall, and it would have been 13 bedrooms.
Dang.
Yep, it was going to be a huge castle. It would have predated Hearst. So if it had come to fruition and actually been built,